Padres fans, we're here to give you a 360 view and an all-access pass to your San Diego Padres. Here's what we have on deck for today's show. We kick it off by asking you, the fans, what your expectations are for the 2017 season. Plus, we know Padres fans know their team, so we tested the knowledge of Dodgers fans during the 2017 season opener. And while we were up in Los Angeles, we decided to take Padres outfielder Travis Jankowski out of his world and into ours with a tour of the Fox Studios. All that and more now on Padres POV, presented by Nissan. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Padres POV. I'm your host, Michelle Margot. Today we're changing it up by going Hollywood and San Diego and taking you on a tour of places movies were shot right here in America's finest city. We start here at Kansas City Barbecue. It may look familiar from the movie Top Gun, but if you're a true San Diegan, you already knew that. Another thing San Diego natives know is how big of a future the Padres have. So during FanFest, we got your take on what to expect this 2017 season. Which Padre do you think will hit the most home runs this season?
Shim. Will Myers.
Gotta go with Will. I mean, it's
First
an
name
easy
basis.
choice. I don't know if he knows my name, but you know.
I believe that means Will Myers, number 4, am I right?
Solarte.
Solarte.
Yeah,
We'd like to see home runs out of everybody. We're hoping for a really good season.
it's my boy.
I gotta go with my good buddy Christian Bethencourt.
Eric Abba, easily.
Really?
Easily.
Which Padre do you think will make it to the All-Star game in Miami?
Besides Will Myers, Christian Bethencourt. I mean, obviously, my favorite player.
Christian Bethencourt's biggest fan.
I'm gonna go with Clayton Richard and Will Myers.
Kid named Myers, right?
Myers.
He's gonna rock it at first base. I think that's who's going to Miami.
Yeah, duh, of course. Which pitcher do you think will have the lowest ERA?
Oh, you got me there.
Lowest ERA, I'm gonna have to go with Clayton Richard.
Carter Caps.
Okay.
I'm calling it now.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
I'd say Clayton Richard because I'm a big fan of his. I was a lefty when I played, so gotta go with the lefty.
I think he's asking me what I think. Am I allowed to answer this?
Chassin, let's go with him. I think he'll do well.
My guess is Jalees Chassin.
Probably Jared Weaver.
Who's going to have the lowest ERA? Who do you think? We've got a future analyst on our hands. Mark Sweeney, Mark Grant, you better watch out. Jankowski stole 30 bases last season. Do you think he'll be able to match that this season?
Yeah, he's fast. He's real fast.
If he gets a solid full year in, yeah, easily.
I believe he will be able to steal 40 plus.
Yeah, oh, no problem. For sure, that means for sure. Will Myers hit 29 doubles last year. Do you think he'll be able to match that this season?
Match that and exceed that.
I don't know. Smartest 12-year-old I've ever met.
I could see 35 or 40 doubles.
34, okay. You heard it here, 34 doubles for Will Myers. How many home runs do you expect out of Hunter Renfroe?
A lot.
High 20s, maybe, in the 30s. I'd like to see another one on top of the metal supply building.
Let's go with about 35. I'm gonna say 35. I'm really hopeful for the Padres this year.
Let's say 60.
Are you sure about that? Now, we saw Andy Green get thrown out twice last season. Do you think that he'll get thrown out at all? And if so, how many times?
Ooh.
I'm going for half dozen.
Half a dozen?
Half a dozen. I want to show some fire.
Well, yeah, he'll get thrown out. You got to do that as a manager.
Do you know how many half a dozen is?
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. You think 5?
More hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's fun to see that. It's nice.
He's a pretty heated guy. He's into. Oh, well, he's not. All right.
Well, we'll see just how accurate your predictions are. As baseball fans, we all know there's something special about opening day. But what about as a Major League Baseball player? Check it out.
Well, with the opening day, everybody's excited.
That's the dream. That's everything I've worked so hard for.
It's the best day of the year. Everybody looks forward to it.
For a day you always remember, it's very, very special. When these guys make their first opening day roster, when I stood on the sideline last year for the first game at Petco Park as manager of the San Diego Padres, you don't forget those days.
There's no better feeling than standing on the line for opening day and having a flyover and the big American flag out in center field.
A lot of butterflies the first game of the year. It's very exciting. Obviously, it's more exciting just you're back in front of all the fans and in front of thousands of fans watching. And
the atmosphere there, the crowd, just being able to get on that line, they call your name out, the national anthem, everything about opening day is incredible.
The national anthem and being out there, having your name called and have everyone clap for you on opening day was surreal. It was a dreamlike state.
Favorite memory I'll take away is just a lot of life. Everything just seemed bright and just energy.
It's a different kind of emotion, it's a joy kind of when you have your first opening day. It's like, I made it, here I am.
I've had the privilege of playing in 3 opening days so far. Every single one of them has been better than the last. The stadium's sold out, the atmosphere is incredible.
It's huge, man. That's what you work for. That's, what your parents took you to all those practices for growing up.
All that hard work, working in my basement, hitting off a tee for 2 hours a night, it all paid off, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Certainly was an opening week the guys won't forget. Coming up, during the opening series in LA, Travis Jankowski gets a tour of the Fox Studios. Plus, do the fans in Dodger Blue give Padres fans a run for their money? We find out. You don't want to miss it.
57 was the first year at the Coliseum. Sorry.
Back here on Padres POV, presented by Nissan, and sticking with our Hollywood movies theme, we're now here at the Valley View Casino Center, formerly known as Sports Arena. Can you guess what movie was shot here? This was from a scene in the movie Almost Famous, starring Kate Hudson. So yes, Los Angeles is known for their movies, and yes, San Diego has their fair share of movie locations too, but what about LA baseball fans? Do Dodgers fans know their team as well as Padres fans know theirs? Take a look. Hey Friar Faithful, we are in the land of music, movies, TV stars, and NL West rivals, the Los Angeles Dodgers. So we are going to go check out the fans and see how well they know their team, because we know Padres fans definitely know theirs. Let's go. When was the last time the Dodgers won the World Series?
1979.
I've got to look at one of those things. You've got the years up there somewhere.
1988.
Woo!
1982.
88.
1989.
88.
1 year off, 1988. What year did the Dodgers move from Brooklyn?
1950 something.
1800s?
52.
1957.
1957. 52?
58.
57.
Oh. Wait, 58 they won the World Series. 57 was the first year at the Coliseum. Sorry.
How long is a Dodger dog?
6 inches, 7 inches.
As long as you need it to be. It's fantastic. 1 foot.
Long enough, something I can't handle.
12 inches.
8 inches?
It's supposed to be a foot long. It's not really a foot long.
12 inches.
12 inches.
10 inches. It was supposed to be 12 inches.
Dodger dog, are you serious?
They're
That's a Dodger question.
All right, this question's for you. Spell Yasiel Puig. Spell Jock Peterson.
JOCPETERSON.
Oh! Yep, try again.
JOCPETER.
No, wait, stop.
JOC space.
Yeah.
P-E.
T.
P-E.
D.
Oh.
A.
No.
Spell what?
No.
T.
Jocpederson. Oh, spelling bee champion over here. All right, I'm gonna play a game called Dodger, Not a Dodger. You have to tell me if they were a Dodger or not, okay? Okay. Mark Loretta.
Not a Dodger.
Mark Loretta.
Who?
Not a Dodger.
Steve Finley.
Steve Finley. Yes, he was a Dodger.
Nice.
Steve Finley, not a Dodger.
Steve Finley? Not a Dodger.
Trevor Hoffman.
Played for the Dodgers, third base.
Trevor Hoffman.
Yes. Played for the Dodgers.
The second all-time leading save.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he didn't. Played for the Padres. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. All right, what is the Dodgers mascot?
Dodgers mascot's ball.
A Dodger. Bobblehead.
That thing. He's a hot dog.
That goofy guy that we just saw down there on the end of the Dodgers don't have a mascot.
I don't think I've ever seen it
You know why?
because they don't have one.
Yeah, that's right. All right, what is more LA, Starbucks or yoga?
Starbucks. Starbucks or yoga?
Yoga. Probably yoga.
Yoga.
Starbucks.
Yoga.
Yoga. Starbucks is Seattle.
Yoga.
I'd go Starbucks.
What is the best baseball team south of Anaheim?
South of Anaheim?
Of course, the Dodgers.
The Dodgers are the best team south of Anaheim?
Definitely for sure.
There's no team south of Anaheim
Not?
better than the Dodgers.
Oh.
No.
San Diego Padres.
Woo! He's a traitor, but a good one.
This is for you, baby mama.
I'd give Dodgers fans a passing grade on that one. Let's turn our attention back to the Padres. We get to know a few of the guys off the field. Check it out.
Crush? I don't like to say crush, but a couple I'd like to meet. Maybe Mark Wahlberg would be pretty cool to meet. So I guess we'll throw him out there.
A steak. Why? Because it's my favorite food of all time, I guess, and I guess you can get all kind of different steaks.
Ooh, stranded on a desert island. I'd probably bring Renfro. He hunts in the off season and he seems kind of like an outdoorsman. I feel like he'd find a way to survive for us.
Top of my bucket list is probably going to Alaska and experiencing the wild out there and just being part of how beautiful the scenery is and all the animals and everything.
Favorite restaurant? It's I don't have one. I try to go to a different one every time. I just try to go somewhere new.
Every time.
You know what? I do have a favorite.
Oh gosh.
Lazy Hippo.
That's not a place.
Yeah.
Lazy Dog?
Lazy Hippo.
That's a place?
Oh yeah.
Where, North Park?
I don't know. It's a couple blocks past the.
What?
Where is it? I love breakfast and it's got good breakfast. Small. Just walk in there. Lazy Hippo.
I'd play lacrosse. I played lacrosse in middle school, and there's nothing more fun than whacking other people with a stick.
Pet peeve on the baseball field. I'm big at. I hate when my shoes get loose. I'm always tying my shoes tight. I just hate when they get loose.
Every day I go out in BP, just looking at that backdrop, it's just, I mean, we're in the greatest city in the world, and it's beautiful, and the weather's nice, it's always sunny, and I mean, this ballpark is just amazing. So I think just taking in that whole backdrop is always really cool.
I mean, the best part is just when something big happens, just hearing the crowd roar.
Best piece of advice you've ever been given?
To just go out there and enjoy it. Go out there and be part of whatever I'm doing and just love what I'm doing and enjoy every second of it.
That's it?
Yeah. You want more?
No, that was easy. Fine. You got any questions?
Coming up after the break, we revisit the sights and sounds of the second cycle in Padres history. And have you ever wondered what some of Travis Jankowski's favorite TV shows are? He shares that and more. We'll be right back.
Currently, we watch Blind Spot and This Is Us.
But first, let's test your knowledge with some Padres POV trivia. In what year was Travis Jankowski drafted? Is it A, 2013, B, 2012, or C, 2011? We'll tell you right after this. Welcome back to Padres POV presented by Nissan. Before the break, we asked you in what year Travis Jankowski was drafted. If you answered B, 2012, you're correct. Jankowski was the Padres' second pick in the compensation round of the 2012 draft out of Stony Brook University, making him the 44th pick overall. San Diego sports fans, be sure to check out Fox Sports San Diego's newest show, Inside San Diego Sports, airing every Tuesday night after Padres Live, the postgame show. Coming up this week on Inside San Diego Sports, we get an in-depth look at the Padres fan experience.
This experience is wonderful. The food, the people.
A key slogan was that it was going to be more than a ballpark. We haven't forgotten that.
In case you missed it, you can always visit foxsportssandiego.com for all the latest videos and articles. Well, history was made this past week at Coors Field when Wil Myers hit for the second cycle in San Diego Padres history. Here's a look back at that memorable night.
Wil Myers, he is locked in. The big hoss, Wil Myers, taking it the other way. Nicely.
That's got to feel good. Wil Myers with an RBI double, and the Padres strike first tonight.
Wil Myers is like, okay, you're trying to get in my kitchen? I'll turn that around.
Reaches up and lifts one to right field, and that ball is gone into the bullpen. That thing took off. Wil Myers gets his third home run of the year. Wil Myers singled in the first, doubled in the third, homered in the sixth. Myers sends one out towards left center field. That's going to get down. Myers is headed for second base. He is thinking three. He could get the cycle. He will get the cycle standing at third base.
That's awesome.
Coming up next, Travis Jankowski and his fiancée get a peek behind the scenes of popular TV shows when they visit the Fox Studios lot up in Los Angeles. Stay with us.
Is that a made-up?
That's a made-up thing.
Okay.
Welcome back to Padres POV presented by Nissan. We continue our Hollywood theme of places movies have been shot in San Diego right here in downtown. Will Ferrell's Anchorman is one of the most popular movies to ever showcase our beautiful city, so what would this tour be if we didn't take a pit stop here? San Diego doesn't need an actual set with a backdrop like this, but when it comes to the specific details of audio, wardrobe, and set design, TV studios play a huge role. While the team was in Los Angeles during the season opener, Travis Jankowski and his fiancée got to see the ins and outs of what goes into planning movies and TV shows. Take a look. Hi. Good, how are you? Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Ready to see some movie sets?
Yeah, let's do it. Enjoy,
guys. Hey guys, how you doing?
All right, we'll start. We're going to go through our New York Street, which was built in the late 60s for Hello Dolly, starring Barbra Streisand.
You guys watch Hello Dolly?
No, I've never heard of it.
Do you? You've never heard of Hello Dolly?
No.
Oh my God. I haven't either.
Sorry. There's a lot of stuff I probably haven't heard of. So don't take
Have you
offense
heard
to
of Bones?
it. Bones? I've
yes.
heard of it. I don't watch it.
Oh, the murals from the 7-Year Itch, starring Marilyn Monroe. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
I know who that is.
We also filmed Modern Family here.
What?
And so they have 3 two-story stages on there. And we're going to go upstairs to the 5th floor and check out wardrobe.
The Martian. We'll watch it when we get home.
Do you know who this is?
Yes.
Do you know what those are supposed to be made of?
I'm guessing metal.
Knives?
No, okay, no one's a comic book nerd. Adamantium from the comic books. That's what it's supposed to be made out of.
Is that a made-up?
That's a made-up thing, yes.
Okay.
Did Johnny Depp fit in that?
Yes.
Is he that small?
He used to be.
This is cool. Rose's dress?
In the corner.
Wow, and she
Damn it, I have
slips.
to take a picture of
She
this.
slips?
She actually wore those shoes?
Yes.
Is that a real ring?
That's not the heart of the ocean.
No, the heart of the ocean is the heart of the ocean.
Oh, that was the
is
necklace. I love Leo. That's exactly what Hunter wore today. If
Leo's here, I'll meet him, I guess. If he wants to go to Moe's and sit down and talk, we can do that too.
So what'd you guys think?
It was fun, a lot of fun, yeah. I didn't expect the wardrobe closet to be that big.
I know,
but-
huge. Any girl wants
Oh
a
yeah,
closet
that's your
that big,
heaven.
right?
That's your heaven.
Color coded, it was perfect. So we just toured some sets of some shows. What kind of movies or shows do you guys watch?
Currently we watch Blind Spot
Okay.
and This Is Us, which is a great show.
Good one.
Yeah.
Hand of God too.
Yeah, Hand to God was really good.
Wow. Favorite actors?
I like Bradley Cooper. Big Bradley Cooper guy.
I didn't expect that. What about you?
You like, what's her name from Sweet Home Alabama?
Oh yeah,
Reese Witherspoon.
That's the movie you chose? I think Legally Blonde. I know, right? I know that you guys are from Pennsylvania, but at least half the year you're living in California.
Mhm.
Do you consider yourself a California kid yet, or do you still know I'm East Coast?
I don't know. I try and play the part with the hair, but I don't know. No one has taught me how to surf yet, so until I can officially surf, I'm going to say I'm a Pennsylvania boy.
When did the long hair come and why?
I think the long hair started to make its debut in San Antonio. Got a haircut, told him it looked a little bit long.
Yeah, no, you saw pictures of me.
Was it long?
No, short.
Like buzzed, short, like a fade.
Wow, I cannot imagine you.
You don't want to see it. It's bad. It looks like a little tennis ball.
What can you say about how young everyone is and how you guys are really meshing together as a group?
Yeah, we are young. We're definitely going to make mistakes. We have a great coaching staff, and we're going to need a little bit of coaching in certain moments. They're going to handle that, but we're going to be young and energetic. And I tell you what, the clubhouse is so tight-knit. The chemistry is incredible. So no matter what happens, we're going to have each other's backs, and we're going to go out there and compete and try and win a championship.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Padres POV. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you next week from the beautiful downtown. I'm Michelle Margot. You stay classy, San Diego, and cue the rollout. Were you looking at my paper?
You don't know the Amish?
I know what Amish people
Say.
Yeah, whatever.
Deuces. See you later.
See you guys.